Good morning. I'm Rebecca Ransom, lay service leader and member of the UUCC worship team. My pronouns are she, her. Challenged by our liberating faith, we discover deeper spiritual meaning, nurture loving community, cultivate courageous connections, and partner in the work of justice. This is our September Community Sunday, in which we have 4 engaging activities you're invited to participate in following our brief service. We'll describe these activities in a few moments. Welcome to all of you on the live stream and in person. We're pleased to have guests with us in this room and participating virtually. Following the service, you are invited to join us in Freeman Hall, across from the sanctuary, for coffee and conversation. If you are new and want to learn more about this congregation, I encourage you to reach out to our Director of Member Relations, Kelly Green. Her email is on the screen. We have large print orders of service, personal hearing assistance devices, and an elevator available. There's also a hearing loop in our alternate worship space, the Bernstein Room. If you or your family feel a need to move or be more active, you may be more comfortable watching and listening to the service in this alternate space in Bernstein. We have coloring pages and fidgets for all ages in the vestibule, if that is useful to you or your children. Nursery care is also available for children under 6. We have a few announcements. Today, following the service, we'll have our first credo presentation of the church year at 11:30 in the Bernstein Room. Bob Gorman will be presenting about his spiritual journey. Join us on Thursday, September 25th at 7 p.m. right here at 234 for a workshop led by our community partners, Carolina Migrant Network. Together, we'll learn how we can be a part of protecting the immigrant communities in Charlotte through direct action and education. Please sign up so we have a sense of how many people we'll need to accommodate. We expect for this to be highly attended. This training is being tailored to us and for us, and it is a tremendous gift from our community partners, and you won't want to miss it. You can sign up online. If you have questions, please reach out to Reverend Amanda or the Justice Ministry team. The very next day, on Friday evening, September 26th, the irrepressible Emma's Revolution will give a concert here. An antidote to feelings of hopelessness, the music of Pat Humphreys and Sandy O is guaranteed to strengthen your resolve and lift your spirits. Tickets will be sold following the service in Freeman Hall and online. Invite your friends. Coming up on September 28th, we'll have our activities and groups fair after service during coffee hour. Join us to explore the ways you can be involved at UUCC, from groups to teams to teaching and more. If you are a representative of a group or team and would like space at the fair, please contact Kelly Green. Also, mark your calendars for the weekend of October 3rd through 5th. Reverend Jake Morrill will join us once more for an uplifting on-site retreat for lay leaders, friends, and members alike, really anyone who wants to join. This is a follow-up from his leadership workshop last year. Jake is an enigmatic leader and minister, and this will be a great time of learning and transformation. He'll also join us for the Sunday service on October 5th, so sign up. More information about these opportunities can be found in your order of service, in our weekly e-newsletter currents, or on our website. Again, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Whether you are here in person or joining via live stream, whether today is your first or your 1000th Sunday in our midst, we are stronger because you are with us. We are one people of many beliefs, origins, identities, and genders. We are all growing, all learning, all loved. It is good to be together.
Good morning. I am Paula Gribble, Director of Lifespan Religious Education, and my pronouns are she, her. This month, our theme is under construction, and we're all under construction in some way or another. Whether we're growing up, changing ideas, or changing our lives, we are all in the midst of a building up or a renovation. As we gather this morning, let us remember to meet ourselves where we're at in this moment. Hear these words. Come in. Come into this place where we make holy, which we make holy by our presence. Come in with all your vulnerabilities and strengths, fears and anxieties, loves and hopes. For here you need not hide, nor pretend, nor be anything other than who you are and are called to be. Come into this place where we can touch and be touched, heal and be healed, forgive and be forgiven. Come into this place where the ordinary is sanctified, the human is celebrated, the compassionate is expected. Come into this place. We make it a holy place together. And now we light our chalice for all the places and ways we are under construction. May this light guide our design. Please rise and body your spirit for our opening song, We Give Thanks. The words will be on the screen.
Our reading this morning is from Under Construction, A Philosophy of Never Being Finished by Nyan Reynolds. Let me tell you a secret I've learned, not from textbooks, not from lectures, but from life. You are not finished. You were never supposed to be. You are not a completed project, a finalized design, or a sealed blueprint. You are under construction, and you will be until your final breath. There's a dangerous myth that floats around in our culture, the idea that we reach a certain age, job title, salary bracket, or relationship status, and that's it. We're grown, done. Our foundation is set, the roof is fixed, the window's clean, and the door's locked. All maintenance from there on out is cosmetic, touch-ups. But that's a lie. A tempting one, yes, but still a lie. Let me be clear. You are worthy. You are whole. But you are not done. Being under construction means you can love yourself deeply and still expect more. You can be proud of where you are and still know you have work to do. My message to you is simple. You are still becoming. Don't be afraid to tear down old parts of yourself. Don't be afraid to admit the foundation needs work. Let go of the idea that who you were 5 years ago, or even yesterday, is who you must always be. That version of you did their job. They got you here. But they don't have to take you the rest of the way. You are under construction. Embrace it. When you feel resistance to change, that's the scaffolding going up. When life tests you, that's the engineer checking your load-bearing beams. When you feel like you're being torn down, maybe it's just so you can be rebuilt, stronger, deeper, wiser. And maybe, just maybe, the ceiling you thought was your limit was actually just the floor of your next level.
I've been thinking a lot about this month's theme and what it means to be under construction as a person, as a community, as a Unitarian Universalist. We've talked about new construction versus renovation, about building structures and changing rooms, but in all the ways we look at it, something keeps coming up for me, and that's how we make the change. Change happens all around us, within us, sometimes to us, and a lot of the time we don't even know the changes are coming until they're upon us, and it can feel scary. But one of the things that comes with being under construction is the choices we make in the design. If we are building a new way to be, we have some power in the path to transformation. Imagine for me that you're building a house, your house, and you get to decide what it looks like, what the rooms are, even the colors on the outside. Will it look just like someone else's? Will it be unique? Let's try something. How many people, if they chose their house, no limits, how many people's house would be in the middle of a city? How many people's would be out in the country? And how many people's would be in a suburban area? We see that different people make different choices for what's under construction. All right, so how many people would like a house that has more than one floor, like an upstairs and a downstairs? And how many people would like it just to be on one level? Sometimes it's easier when all the things are on the one level, isn't it? How many people would have, let's say, the living room be their most important room? What about the kitchen? And what about the bedroom? Some other room? What other rooms might you have? An art studio. A music room. What did somebody say? What? A what? Game room. Yes, so many ways that it can go and so many places it can be. So how many people would choose bright colors for their house? Oh, look at that. How many people would choose neutral colors? That's about half and half. Look at that. Do you see that even though we're talking about building a new house, there's still so many decisions within it that are up to you, where you have a choice about how it turns out? I offer to you now that this is the same as when we are talking about ourselves. Sure, just like when there's construction, there's always unknowns. The time it will take, and it will take longer than they say it will. The way the colors you choose look with the furniture you pick out. The exact space that we'll have for each thing that we own, or that we'll run out of space for all the things that we own. Either way, you still have so much power in the building, in the design, in the decor. Making change within yourself, accepting change within yourself can be hard, and it can be exhausting, but it can also be fun, an adventure. Sure, some things just happen, and some things come when we don't decide for them to, but still, there's intention and purpose we can find. And at the end of it all, when all is built, or at least built this time, we have a beautiful new house to live in. We have special rooms, like a music room or a playroom. We have places to store things, places to display things, and places to rest our bodies. So, choose your own building materials. Pick your colors. Decide on your rooms. Find within yourself the adventure in the unknown. It's your house to build.
Please join me in a time of contemplation. I invite you to breathe deeply. Be present to the spirit of life which is in us and through us and around us. To those human connections that give us strength when we struggle and celebrate when we are joyful. The gathered community hears and holds both difficulty and ease as we honor the experiences that make each of us who we are. We lift up our Jewish beloveds as they move into their high holy days with Rosh Hashanah this week. May the new year bring clarity and vision. While we have no named concerns from our community this day, we recognize that there are many things in our lives and in the world that bring us concerns, and we honor all the emotions that come with them. If you are in need of pastoral care, you can reach out to our congregational care team or directly to Reverend Amanda. The information is on the UUCC website. And now, please join me in a moment of silence as we honor all the concerns shared today and those that remain in our hearts.
Please join me in the spirit of prayer. Spirit of life, source of all becoming. In this sacred moment, I stand in the quiet space between who I have been and who I am becoming, as do you. Let us build not only a life, but a life with purpose, rooted in love, guided by truth, and open to transformation. When the foundations feel shaky, grant us the courage to rebuild. When we grow weary of the work, renew in us the vision of why we began. May we lay each brick with intention, compassion for self, justice for others, and humility before the mystery. Help us dismantle what no longer serves, old fears, false stories, walls that keep us from connection. And in their place, let us raise structures of integrity, spacious enough to hold joy, sorrow, and all that makes us whole. And while we do this ourselves, let us remember that we are not alone. In this place, this community of beloveds, may we remember that we have each other, and that as we build our own structures, we also co-create new ones as we go. May we work on our own houses, share our homes with others, and come back here to renew us in the work. Amen. And blessed be.
Generosity is at the center of our mission and vision, and it is through generosity that we live our values out loud. What we give allows us to sustain the work of this congregation within and beyond these four walls. When we gather each week, let it be with this spirit of generosity and gratitude, recognizing the blessing that it is to carry the work forward together. Our September Share the Plate is with Carolina Migrant Network. Carolina Migrant Network's core mission is to provide legal services for individuals in removal proceedings. They provide legal education on the U.S. immigration system and empower immigrant communities to participate in everyday and civic life. They envision a world of empowered, self-determined, organized communities free from fear of family separation. There are many ways to give to our shared offering. You can text to give at 73256, or you can give directly online. You can also scan the QR code or give as the basket comes your way. Thank you for making this possible, with added thanks to our pledging members for their ongoing and generous financial support. Ushers, you may come forward to receive the offering.
As we said earlier, this is our Community Sunday where we have a brief service followed by activities for all ages to participate in. And so at the conclusion of the service, in just a few moments, you'll be invited to participate in one of those sessions. Listed on the screen now, and they'll be listed again at the end of the service. The sessions this morning are Celebrating Sun Day, all about clean energy and solar energy. That's in the conference room. Being Under Construction, a discussion about personal under construction based on the reading that we had today in the service. Governance from the Heart. Oh, that will be in Bernstein, sorry, the last one. Governance from the Heart. The board is continuing its monitoring of our end statements, our aspirational statements toward our vision, and that'll be here in the sanctuary. And then lastly, Mosaic Questions, where we'll have an opportunity to answer a question and then build a visual representation of the answer to that question. Will be in Freeman Hall. Please rise and embody your spirit for our closing song, Just as Long as I Have Breath.
Our service has now ended. Please join me in reading the words on the screen. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Go in peace.
And I can take it out, right? There we go. Is it working? There we go. Okay. So, let me get back to my script here. We are continuing with a process that the board started last year and earlier this year, monitoring our end statements and getting feedback from the congregation about how we're doing as a, if you feel like we're hitting the mark. We've covered all of the end statements except for number 4 and 6, which hopefully we can get up there, but I'll read them to you. And then this is a listening session, so you're going to be doing most of the talking, and we're going to be taking notes, and the end process would be, once we have all the feedback, we will be putting together a report to share with the congregation, probably, I would guess, by the end of the year or next spring, early spring. So the two statements, it's still not up there, end statements that what we're talking about today are number 4 and 6. And 4 is, we have deep and meaningful connections with others in our community invested in working to end injustice and inequity. And then the second one is number 6. We are advocates for environmental justice alongside marginalized communities who are disproportionately impacted by environmental degradation and injustice. So I have a couple